Tejano Music fans, welcome to the very first episode of TMA TV. I'm your host, Lia Cruz, and I'm proud to bring you the latest in La Onda Tejana. If you're a fan of Tejano music, you've tuned into the right place. We're a weekly show that focuses on everything Tejano, new music, new artists, and an occasional blast from the past. Interviews, performances, as well as videos and so much more. TMA TV is your new source of everything Tejano. Now sit back, relax, and get ready for an amazing show. On tonight's episode, we'll catch up with Ben de Leon from Grupo Solido and see a live performance from the band. We'll also get the latest from a new act to La Onda Tejana, Los Lost Boyz. We'll hear all about them and check out one of their new songs in a live video performance. We'll also see who's on top of the Tejano Gold Countdown, Top 10 Songs of the Week. Now let's get to it and check out what's happening with Ben de Leon from Grammy-nominated Grupo Solido and our producer and co-host, Gabriel Zavala.
Hey, what's up, TMA fans? It's your boy Gabriel Zavala here in San Antonio at Thirsty Horse Saloon with none other than Ben from Grupo Solido. How you doing, Ben?
I'm doing good, bro. Saludos a toda la gente, de veras, bien contento de estar aquí.
I know you guys are coming off a Grammy nomination with the last album that you guys had, Felicidades. What was that like, man?
Man, it was awesome. Man, this one was extra special because it's the first album we released independently. You know, most of our career we spent with Pretty Records. Un saludito para la familia Martínez. Gracias por darnos la oportunidad de presentarle a toda la gente nuestra música. You know, but about three years ago, we finished our contract and we decided to part ways and do our own thing. We re-recorded a lot of stuff. You helped us in some of the stuff there too, so I'm glad you were part of that too.
It was an honor.
Man, and just to be part of the Grammys and to know that it was our baby and we did it on our own.
No, I'm happy you guys got the nomination, and I was really rooting for you as well.
Thank you.
But you know what? Sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't. But you know what? What I love about you guys is you don't give up.
Of course not.
I mean, I know you guys are actually getting ready to release a new project very soon, right?
Our brand new album, En Vivo desde Monterrey. And we have something special on there. We got a bonus track on there, a studio track that we've been kicking around for a while, and see what you guys think about that.
Oh man, I can't wait. So get ready, fans, a brand new album, a live album from Solido. Man, I cannot wait. And now you got me interested with that live track, with the secret track. And man, I can't wait to hear that. What else has been going on in La Vida de Solido and La Vida de Ben, man?
We're recording all our tracks again, todo el repertorio de Solido, and we're trying to keep it legit. I mean, I'm not saying trying to keep it, original, because sometimes, we want like, hey, we should have done this, should have, but no, just keep it the same. Toda la gente que hizo nuestra música un éxito, and I know some people would cringe if they didn't hear the original, right?
Of course.
So yeah, so we that's a project that we've tackled on here, starting latter part of last year, and we're about 30 tracks in.
Oh my goodness.
So,
you're at one space when you guys were younger recording these hits, and now you've matured so much, you lived life, you've gotten better at your craft. So I can't wait to hear how you guys are going to reinterpret these songs you've done so many years.
It's funny because we hear it, it's like, did I really play it like that? Because I did some of the bass on there too, and I was like, did I really do that?
You play bass guitar?
Yeah, I play bass.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not a monster like
well,
you
there
guys,
you go, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I learned something again today. Ben not only sings, but he plays bass.
Play a little bit of bass. When we started out, I played bass. I recorded a little bit in the first and second album, and then my compadre Fernando from Monterrey, he plays bass, and I just couldn't keep up. We did a lot of stuff on the second album, and I couldn't keep up, and then I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't think I can be up there doing the Polido, Jay Perez, just singing with a mic, and it was awkward AF, for a long time for me to get, where I'm at right now. But that's just the story of Solido, man.
No, it's great. I think you're a great front man.
Thank you.
I see lots of your videos on social media.
Thank you.
And we'll definitely be adding all of your socials on the screen so that the fans can log on right now and follow you guys so you can see what they're getting into all over the place where they go. And I know you guys play a lot in the States, but what is it like when you cross the line and you actually go south of the border? Is it a lot different than playing in the States, or what is that like?
You gotta understand that our music, meaning our genre, is mainstream in Mexico. So I'd have to say that in the U.S. there's so much different. There's norteño music, there's regional mexicano, there's country, there's pop. I mean, there's all that in Mexico too. but la gente, the main is our kind of music. So, the concerts are bigger. La gente es mucho más entregada. I mean, we got about, I'd have to say, close to 20 shows in Mexico this year before the end of the year. So be looking out for that. Para toda la gente mexicana, nos vemos muy pronto.
Yeah, so any last words you want to leave with your fans out there? Grupo Solido?
No, nomás un saludito, de veras. Thank you guys for being a fan, for buying our music, liking our videos, and coming to our concerts, and we really appreciate that de todo corazón. Gracias. Y queda mucho más de Solido.
Awesome. Well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen, on Tejano Music Awards TV. Gracias a Ben, gracias a Solido, and también aquí en the Thirsty Horse. We thank you guys so much for tuning in, and get ready because there's lots more coming at you. We'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ben De Leon from Grupo Solido, and you're watching TMA TV.
What an awesome interview with Ben De Leon from Grupo Solido. Now let's check out a live performance from the band filmed right here in San Antonio at Thirsty Horse Saloon.
Aquí está Solido.
Oh yeah, Solido rocked the house. Now we're gonna take a quick break, but when we come back, we're gonna be catching up with one of the hottest bands on the scene, Lost Boyz. Don't go anywhere, TMA TV will be right back.
Now available, 18-year-old singing sensation Isabel Marie releases her first hit of 2022, the single titled No Me Mires Así. Written by Latin Grammy Award-winning songwriter Juan Treviño, Isabel is now working with record producers Carlos Alvarez, Jorge El Güero Hernández, and Mario Ortiz.
Esto nunca debió pasar.
Isabel is releasing new material for the next stage in her career. No Me Mires Así is an up-tempo electro cumbia with Sonora-style trumpets giving a festive sound. Make sure to log on to Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, or anywhere you listen to brand new Tejano music and download or stream No Me Mires Así by Isabel Marie. Available now. Coming this fall, the all-new Tejano Music Awards National Radio Show, hosted by Bino G. Hear exclusive Tejano artist interviews, hear the latest Tejano hits, and so much more. Available on multiple Tejano radio stations and podcast shows around the world. The all-new Tejano Music Awards National Radio Show, hosted by Bino G, coming this fall.
Welcome back to TMA TV. If you're enjoying the show so far and want to see more, make sure to catch us next Saturday night at midnight on the CW 35, as well as Sundays at 5 a.m. on Fox 29. If that's a little too early for you, make sure to set your DVRs so you don't miss an episode. Now, Corpus Christi-based band Lost Boyz were recently in San Antonio on a media tour, and we were able to catch up with them in our studio. Let's turn things over to Gabe and learn a little bit more about one of the newest bands to hit La Onda, Lost Boyz.
Así es, Raza. I'm here in the sala with none other than Lost Boyz. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Why don't you introduce yourselves real quick?
Well, I go by Ricky Valens, lead singer.
I'm Chris Dominguez, producer, keyboards.
Ruben Ray, lead guitars.
Eso.
There's 3 of the Lost Boyz. We're 9-piece nuggets, extra spicy.
Awesome, man. Awesome. No, well, thank you, first of all, for taking time to come through to the brand new TV show. It's a pleasure to have you guys here, man. Why don't you tell the fans a little bit about like the story of before the Lost Boyz formed, what you guys were doing?
Ricky and I actually been best friends for quite a while, and somehow we ended up in the same band. For those of you that don't know, we were with the Cumbia King All-Stars before this, and many great shows, lots of memories, and well, one day we decided to fulfill our dream, and our dream is to make something fresh and bring some new spice to the Tejano industry, cumbia industry, and just create some new spices.
Yeah, no, it's great. I love what you guys are doing. I love your look. I love the sound. I have been a fan since I started first noticing you guys on social media, and of course I know each of you personally, and we've had some crazy nights.
Great friends.
But you know, I was really happy to see you come together and make this new project, and then I saw that you guys did your first virtual show online.
This past Saturday,
we did it for the first time. It was our very first show live. Man, I mean, like you said, we have a different. We're pretty diverse within the band, so we like to call it like a caldo of different sounds. And if you watch the show, that's pretty much what it is. We put our own spin, we call it Lost Boyz style.
Yeah.
But you know, we have our own sound right now, and we're liking being able to put that into different classic songs.
We started out, we thought it would be fun to come out with some covers but do some remixes, and we just came out actually with a Desvelado remix. Shout out to Bobby Pulido, wonderful artist. Everybody knows Bobby Pulido. But,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, if you haven't got a chance to check out our Desvelado remix, check it out. Definitely bringing some fresh vibes in there. I brought out the talk box, and that's kind of like one of my things. I'm trying to bring fresh into the cumbia vibes, so definitely check that out.
What are some future plans for the band, for Lost Boyz?
We are currently filming a series as well. We're going to tell our story. Rick and I love movies a lot. We're very cinematic. We go to the movies every week. So we thought, you know what? Let's make a band. Let's make some music, and let's make a movie too. Let's tell a story live as it's happening. You know.
Yeah.
So,
the thing about it is, it's gonna be raw. It's gonna be real.
yeah, 100%
straight up. So I mean, you know, behind the scenes, what we all go through as families, as artists, as bands, as you name it. I mean, it's not always pretty. So I mean,
it's not easy, man. Starting fresh and leaving an already established band where we're touring and everything's pretty much it's there, you know, and just leaving that to start something from scratch, fresh, new name, new guys. I mean, it's it's really tough, and we definitely want to show that, and hopefully inspire others that are trying to do that you can do it. There's just, everyone has to find their ways, and hopefully we can inspire people, help them.
Yeah.
Well, you've inspired this guy right here. I'll tell you what. Shoot, I was about ready to put in my application. I'm like, hey, y'all need a conga player or a cowbell player, man?
He plays everything, though. Actually, we might need you. You never know.
Got you, man. I would love to. I would love to, man. No, for real. Anything that I can ever do to help you guys, and of course, just being here. I mean, you guys have your home here. We got the studio now. We're right here actually broadcasting this interview from the ARC Zavala Music Studios here in San Antonio. So big shout out to the company here. The future's looking bright for Tejano. Like we were talking about earlier, San Antonio's getting new Tejano stations. We've got this show online now. We've got new music, new artists. So things come in waves sometimes, and right now I think there's a really big wave coming, and I think that you guys are right where you need to be at right in the perfect time, man. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the future holds for you guys. Any final words for your listeners out there, your fans, new fans? Where can they find you guys?
If you want to make it super easy, you can go to our website, Lost Boyz, with a Z or an S. We got both. LostBoyz.com. And we have our links to there on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all our social media. We have some merchandise on there too. You can go grab a t-shirt, show some love. Again, I want to thank you, Gabe. Definitely a giant staple in this industry.
Cool, man.
And much love to Gabriel Zavala and everybody out there watching. Look out for us.
Well, we're going to be back with more on Tejano Music Awards TV.
OMG, Lost Boyz are fire! I'm so ready to see them perform, so let's get right to it. Ladies and gentlemen, TMA TV presents Lost Boyz. Let's go!
Oh yeah. Now what we're about to do right here is take you on a ride. You ready? Let's go. No sabes cómo te deseo. No sabes cómo te he soñado. Tú supieras que me muero por tu amor y por tus labios. Tú supieras que soy sincero. Yo soy derecho y no te fallo. Tú supieras lo que te quiero. Podría darte todo hasta mis ojos. Hey, pero tú ya tienes oso. Hipocresía y aburrido. Tonto que es un reprimido. Eso no te pega a ti. No te va. Oye mi amor, no me digas que no. Y vamos contando las almas. Oye mi amor, no me digas que no. Y vamos contando los cuerpos. Yeah, 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 yeah. Conmigo tú alucinarías, ¿cómo no? Conmigo tú hasta el fin del mundo. Contigo yo me perdería. Contigo yo quiero todo y nada medias. Hey, pero tú ya tienes oso. Un tipo frío y aburrido. No toques un reprimido. Eso no te me digas que no. Y vamos contando las almas. Oye mi amor, no me digas que no. Y vamos contando los cuerpos. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Los Lost Boyz, baby.
Wow, I can't wait to go to one of their live shows. Huge thanks to Los Lost Boyz for coming through to TMA TV. If you're an artist or a band that would like to appear on our show, or if you would like to see your favorite Tejano artist on the show, make sure to head over to our website at TejanoMusicAwardsTV.com and drop us a line. Also make sure to visit all our social media sites and like, follow, and share. Help us spread the word about TMA TV. It's time for one more break, but when we return, we're going to find out who's number one on Rudy Trevino's Tejano Gold Countdown, top 10 songs of the week.
Some type of Conjunto Groove, the album by Los Conjunto Cats, now available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, or anywhere you listen to brand new Tejano Conjunto music. Los Conjunto Cats, originally from Seguin, Texas, are taking the Tejano Conjunto industry by storm. Young cats ready to lay it down Conjunto style, baby. Los Conjunto Cats consist of Art Campos, bajo sexto vocals, 19-year-old accordion player Zeke Campos, 18-year-old bass player Diego Campos, and Nathan Alzalde, drummer at 16 years old. The brand new album by Los Conjunto Cats, Some Type of Conjunto Groove, available now everywhere online. Coming this fall, the all-new Tejano Music Awards National Radio Show, hosted by Bino G. Hear exclusive Tejano artist interviews, hear the latest Tejano hits, and so much more. Available on multiple Tejano radio stations and podcast shows around the world. The all-new Tejano Music Awards National Radio Show, hosted by Bino G, coming this fall.
Welcome back to TMA TV. We're about to get into Tejano Gold Countdown Top 10 Songs of the Week. But first, let's take a trip back in time to a very special performance from the Tejano Music Awards. Check it out.
Naciste para mí, contigo he de morir, Qué bonito amanecer día, despertando pensando en ti. Son tus modos que traen alegría, y es tu cuerpo me hace enloquecer. Naciste para mí, no hay nadie más feliz, no. Contigo he de morir, naciste para mí.
Como la flor
What a blast from the past. Love it. And now let's check out the top 10 songs of the week on Rudy Trevino's Tejano Gold Countdown. The countdown is data-driven and determined by each song's plays on multiple reporting Tejano music stations across the nation.
And now for Rudy Trevino's Tejano Gold Countdown Top 10 Songs of the Week. Coming in at number 10, it's Isabel Marie with her hit No Me Mires Así. Number 9 is El Plan featuring Bobby Pulido with La Rosa Flecha Envenenada Medley. Number 8, Roel Martínez with Un Grito Medley. Number 7, Disney star Adasa with Ni Un Beso. Number 6, La Voz, Jay Perez and Roxy Perez with their hit Tú y Yo. Number 5 this week is Signo with Guárdame un Espacio. Coming in at number 4 is Marcos Orozco with Cada Día Más. And coming in at number 3 this week, Savannah V with her original song La Más Fuerte. And number 2, the South Texas Homies with Por Fin Decidí. And the number 1 song on the Tejano Gold Countdown this week, Stephanie Montiel with her smash hit, Quédate con él.
Well, it looks like we've run out of time on this week's episode of TMA TV. We'd like to thank our executive producer, Elicio Leal, as well as the Texas Talent Music Association's president, Robert Arellano, and vice president, Frank Salazar. And of course, the producer and creative director, Gabriel Zavala, for making this show possible. Again, if you'd like to reach out to us or appear on the show, or let us know who you would like to see on the show, hit us up online at www.TejanoMusicAwardsTV.com. As always, I'm your host, Lia Cruz, and we thank you very much for checking out the very first episode of TMA TV. Make sure to keep in touch for what's coming next on future episodes, and we will see you next week on TMA TV.